How fresh is the seafood in Hong Kong? You're about to find out.
Steve, I don't know anyone who cares more about freshness than the Cantonese. You can see at this seafood store, you know, a large amount of the produce is still alive. You've got all these shellfish, different kinds of shrimp. Here are some shrimp still jumping around. And over there, the tanks full of lobsters and crabs and beautiful garupa fish, other kinds of fish.
Everything's so fresh. I mean, you can't say that.
Yeah, I think also because, you know, with this kind of simple steaming methods and stir fries, sometimes very minimalist flavoring, that you really want, with very minimalist seasoning, that you really want the ultimate fresh food with its own kind of natural taste. You'll see here parked alongside all these rather smart cars. You know, very well-heeled Hong Kong people really care about their food. And you get the kind of rich ladies of leisure, the tai-tais, coming down here to shop or sending their housekeepers in chauffeur-driven cars to pick out the very best produce for supper. I think the first thing to understand about Hong Kong food culture is the importance of freshness, particularly with some of these kind of very delicate cooking methods and understated seasonings. And here, you know, we have a fish stall, and you can see the fish with its swim bladder exposed, and it's still pulsing.
You're still moving here, so you know it's fresh and it's just been killed.
This is what they call in Hong Kong a wet market, which is to say a fresh produce market. And this is the main Wan Chai market area. Wan Chai is a district on Hong Kong Island. It's where a lot of people come to do their shopping. Now, one thing the Cantonese do famously well is barbecued and roasted meats. Of course, most people in very tiny apartments in the past wouldn't have had the facilities to make them at home. So here you have the kind of roast pork, roast duck, soy sauce chicken, delicious char siu. And most Hong Kong meals, you know, you'll include some simply cooked vegetable, poached or stir-fried. And you can see all these beautifully fresh greens. Here's the purple amaranth, the green amaranth, then gailan or Chinese broccoli, pak choy, little mange tout, snow peas, watercress, Chinese cabbage, green pak choy, all looking very fresh, and these very, very lovely slender aubergines, very, very lovely slender eggplants. So here we've got the wind-dried duck, which is very salty and very intensely flavoured. It's absolutely delicious, cut into small pieces and eaten with rice or with other ingredients.
Just a flavor item.
Yeah. And here's a stall with lots of different kinds of dried fish. It'll be very, very salty and strong tasting, but a little bit, for example, steamed on top of a pork patty will give it delicious, intense flavours.
Go a long way, I imagine.
Yeah, or you might put a little bit finely chopped into a tofu hot pot or something. So again, these fish are kind of used as a flavour enhancer rather than a main ingredient.